European businesses have the highest level of written-off debt ever, and the forecast looks bleak. So reports the European Payment Index 2013, an annual survey of the payment climate in Europe conducted by leading credit management services company Intrum Justitia. This year's survey covered almost 10,000 European businesses in 31 countries.
Our findings show that last year a staggering 350 billion euros had to be written off due to non- or late payments. This is equivalent of 3% of all goods and services produced in Europe, and an increase of 7% from previous year.
Only 4 Nordic countries had a decrease in written-off debt. The rest of Europe shows a mixed picture. In the United Kingdom, written-off percentages continue to rise from an already high level. The southern and eastern European countries struggle from long payment duration, high level of default payments, and a widespread pessimism. As expected, disastrous findings for Greece, where 10% of purchases are never paid. The EPI study shows not only actual written-off debt levels, but also the perception of payment risk in the next 12 months. This is an important indicator of the overall business climate, both now and in the near future.
In Germany, Europe's most important economy, perception of risk has rocketed by 33% from a previous low level. I would also keep an eye on the second largest economy, France, since the perception of future risk of not getting paid is substantial there.
To combat late payments, the European Commission has initiated the Late Payment Directive to be implemented no later than March this year. The directive states that standard days to payment cannot be more than 60 days. The hope is that this will affect a number of countries that have far greater average delays.
Our survey shows that businesses have great concerns regarding reduced sales, weak liquidity, and less invested in innovation. The Late Payment Directive is a welcome initiative, but will not be enough to get the businesses of Europe back on track. Businesses need to reduce their own payment risks, and luckily there are some quite straightforward measures that can be implemented. If businesses and governments work together to combat late payments, this would really be a substantial contribution to help European economies recover.